Hello, Jezland here. I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I wanted to make a quick video to show you what I've done in Planet Coaster. I'm sorry I'm not talking too loud, I just don't have that much energy. But I thought some of you might be interested in what I've been doing in Planet Coaster. I might do a build, I'm not sure. I'm not that good at it, but I did say that I was going to make a couple videos of me trying to play the game in career mode and stuff. So we'll see. I'll see about that. But I wanted to show you what I've made so far and explain it, if anyone's interested. At least this front part of the park, I don't know if it's all going to be snow or not. I want to try to make like snowy western area and snowy robot area and stuff. But I don't know if I have all the stuff I might have all the means to do it, I'm not sure. But at least this part of the park is it's best viewed at night, is what I'm trying to say. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I've done so far, and then I'll turn off the lights, and then I'll show it to you. And if you want, I'll make a separate video of just the rides. And I think that will be a nice experience too. But let's get started here. So I'll show you what I did as the basis during the day here, and then I'll turn it to night. So I made this. I didn't like how far. It's the opening to the park is right here. And it says my park has been going for 4 years, by the way. I like to see the lights sparkle and stuff when I'm working, so I've had the game on. My guys have been standing inside the buildings forever waiting to sell stuff to people. But, you know, I'm in free mode, it doesn't matter, I have unlimited money. But, anyway, as I was going to say, the start of the wormhole or the rabbit hole or whatever you want to call it, the portal where the people come into your park is right here, and it can't be moved. It's right around this area, so they have to walk through, and they have to walk all the way, and it went all the way to like here, and then they could, you know, that's where actually it was probably right about here. That's where the ticket booth was, and I didn't like how long the walk was for them to get there. So I did some fudging around the best I can, and I made this building, and I was able to move, maybe I should press T. I was able to move this, and that's on the ground. So I moved it back, and in here is going to be trees and other stuff. So when they walk in, they get to see all this stuff. And then they end up here. And I won't get too much into it because I wanted to show it at night, so I'll zoom out. So right here is just basic houses. They don't have anything in them yet, but I might put shops in them, I'm not sure. And then we have just a memento and a hat shop here, so we have 2 hat shops here. And then when you go down, I have a ride here, which it's inside here. The teacups are inside. And then the other ride I have is the sleigh. And I'm not good with the cameras. I am so sorry. Woo! Sorry about that. Let me zoom in here. So we have this ride, which is the sleigh ride. And it starts here, and it goes all the way around, and there's a secret little place here I've made, which is sad because you can't turn your head to see it, so I might have to change. I know this isn't real, but I'm trying to make it, you know, feel as real as possible. I even have a snowman over here who's melted, and he's unhappy. I just moved his head. I didn't make it. And so this goes up and around, and it actually goes through. It took a lot of futzing around with this, but I actually got it there to go through this one. So the people on this ride will be able to see that ride. And I know that it doesn't matter, but it is for me. It matters to me. So this is all I've got done so far. 2 rides. One of the ride has like a 95 or 99%. There's so much good stuff around it that they're just very happy. The scenery is really nice. So anyway, let's turn it to night. We want it at 10 p.m., I think. Yeah. And then I'll press play, because you're supposed to see this place at night. So I'll go back through here. Whee! Okay, so we have this, and it's not finished yet. But then you walk through, and you have the trees, and you have the buildings. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this is especially, you can tell on the side here. I know people probably have done this, but behind these Now, I didn't make any of these buildings except for the building over here. If you can see my mouse right over there. Yeah, the building 4. I made that building. Now, some of these buildings I've changed around some, but I'm not going to take credit for making them. I did not make them. But what I did is I put lights behind this window, and it illuminated the jelly beans and stuff just enough to make it look like lights coming out. So that's why there's no lights around. These windows are already like that. But I was really happy with that. And let me do an overhead real fast so you can see. And eventually the trees will go all the way around. And I also might put I wish you could change the size of things, because I would like half the size trees that I have now, but I want white lights and stuff, because with the white on the trees, I'll actually show you. If I were to go right here where the blue and the purple, and I were to change all of these to white, it actually picks up the color from the trees around it. And I think it's so pretty how it does it. Right there. I think that's really pretty. So I would like to have smaller trees, half the size down here, that have lights on them that I can change. Now, I did notice a mistake, though. All of these trees I hand-did. And then I turned it into not park management, I turned it into a blueprint so I could just throw them down on the ground whenever I wanted to. So I pre-colored all these and tossed them on the ground like that. But I also, it's called a shit fest. This is the inside of that place, by the way. That's I've learned how to make blueprints to make life a little easier for me. But that was just in case I wanted to do it someplace else. But let me undo this here. Okay. I noticed with some of these trees, when you color so many of them, if you go to color and you click and you press OK usually before it's done, sometimes the color turns black. What color is that? I think that's this orange. No, this orange? This. Red? Red. Which one are you? Where's the dropper at? Oh well, we're gonna have to undo it because I'm broke. I broke it. I don't know what color that Christmas tree is supposed to be. Anywho, I noticed the problem is I was moving these trees around, and a lot of the lights and the streamers on the trees turned to black. And so I had to go back through and rechange all the, like right here, the small Christmas tree, it's all supposed to be this orange nasty color. But no, it's not. This one too, I think. No. There's a couple of them. And it happens with all the colors. And either I colored them too fast, or some of it happened after I moved them, because I had to move them a couple times. But I noticed that that was a small thing. Is this tree? That's such a pretty tree. It'd be so cool to have a couple different colored ones with this, with a the white streamers in the center, because all the colors would reflect off of it. It'd be really nice. Anyway, so you go through here and you can buy your stuff. And originally, I had you walk through this tree, but Metal Canyon said I should put some. It'd be really cool. Well, one, I had to put lights here, because I noticed it's not reflecting properly. So I'll have to put some lights inside. Figure out how to do that properly to make that look like it's glowing and not the wall behind it. Metal Canyon suggested that I put some stores in at the front, because when people first walk in, they'll want to buy some stuff, and then they'll go on the rides, and the food and stuff will be later. So I just did that for now, and it's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. And then we have the bathrooms here, which took forever for me to dig out. It was horrible. I don't even want to think about how long it took, because I did it after all of this was done. Not a good idea. So you would walk through here. Let me do this properly. Okay. You would walk through here, go around and go up. And again, like I said, if you would like, I will make videos of the camera on the rides as well, if you'd like that. That might also be a nice ASMR video too. But, and then you have the teacups. And then the exit is this way, and it just goes down. And I added like the hearts and the cowboys and the, over here there's a family. There was supposed to be 2, but I had to move one, and then the other ride is there. And the second ride I have is right here. Wee, I'm flying over. Oh, and if you can tell, let me zoom out here. Yeah. I put the road all along just to make sure. This section I don't want touched because I want to like put trees or something. You can't put fence around it. I don't like the fact that my park can't have like giant ass walls so people just can't walk into it willy-nilly. But I'm doing that so I can I want to get a rail system going around my whole park. And I want that to be the basic area. So I want like each corner of this square, which is now a diamond at the moment because of the way it is, I guess. I want a different type, and then I want food and stuff in the center. And so I need to figure out how to do that. Anywho, let's look at this other ride and cancel that. So this other ride I really like. I spent a lot of time on it too. Let me press this button again. I wish I knew the controls. I'm so sorry. Wee. I'm trying to control it like Minecraft. What was that? There's something there. So, boy, that sounds scary. Hold on. I'm doing this. I know how to do this. Okay, now the camera's stuck. Camera's stuck. Camera's stuck, people. Wee. Okay. So you go through. And you're supposed to turn and go, ooh, look, it's a house, and the snowman's putting up the lights and shit. And it's the only area around, as you can see, that has snow on the trees, too. And there's glitter coming out of the thing, out of the chimney as well. But it goes around this way, and then you can see the person's building a snowman. And then it goes up around the corner. Whee! And then it goes through the building, and it goes all the way up to the top. And I put a house here. And I really want to have some trees up here. And then in the trees, hey, there's a bird. Bye, pigeon. Bye. In the center here, I would like to have like a bonfire or something and a tree. And some whole stacks of Christmas presents. And the... I think I want the cookie... Do I have cookie reindeers? I thought I had cookie reindeers and cookie people. Yeah, I want to put a couple cookie reindeers and a cookie Santa Claus. I mean, a gingerbread Santa Claus up there. But the weird thing is I don't see a gingerbread sleigh. What's the point of having a gingerbread Santa Claus and gingerbread presents and a gingerbread man when you don't have a gingerbread sleigh, you don't have gingerbread Mrs. Claus, and you don't fucking have gingerbread elves? I don't... There was a couple things I also wanted to do to my place that I found out that I could not do. I kind of... Because there's animatronics in this game, kind of, where the people move around and stuff, but you can't make your own, as far as I know. I would love to have a setup in the Wild West area where the guy who shoots is shooting, but I can make a snowman and I can make his head fall down like he's dodging it, but you can't do that in this game. I know I'm overdoing it, but I would love to have a scene where the snowmen were fighting against the cowboys in my cowboy area. But I made it like this, so when you're on the ride and you're going around, you don't get to see the yumminess that's inside until you're on it. Because that's what rides do, right? And the outside isn't very pretty. I have to work on it. But I've been trying my best to sneak little things in and around, and I've been trying my best to make it look at least a little decent. I don't know. And I want to start making my own houses too eventually. I'm having trouble with moving things and rotating stuff. And I meant to look this up online, but I never did. I need to see if there's a button that you can mirror things. I like having things, I guess, symmetrical in a way. I don't know. So if something's on the left, I like it usually on the right-hand side, just reversed, like you saw inside of this building right here on the wall up here. I want this one facing the other way, but for some reason I cannot get it to mirror, and it irritates me. And I'm also irritated that the only lights they had for the Christmas were these sparklers. I kind of wanted other types of lights too. Because some of the lanterns are too big and they don't match, you know. But anyway, this has been Jezland, and before I start getting the hiccup burps, because I can feel them coming on, little TMI for you, I just wanted to show you what my place looked like. And you know what? I think we'll end with a nice teacup ride, and then you let me know if you want nice videos of the people on the rides. The rides going, and I'll happily do it. But we'll end with the teacup ride. 87%. I must have done something to upset it. We'll do first person here. No, we'll do just dramatic. And you know what? We're not going to do it, because it's not going to start, because I don't have the right on. There. Because you have to have the right on in order to look at it. We'll do first person. So this has been Jezland, and I've been playing Planet Coaster. And if you'd like to see more, let me know. And I'm going to get sick because this ride is making me feel a little woozy. So everybody, let's change the mode here. That's not helping. There we go. Everybody have a wonderful day. And I will hopefully see you guys again for another video of whatever the fuck I want. Watch. I said watch. Whatever the fuck I play. I had to get the fuck in there. Bye.